Okay, welcome. It is a great pleasure to be here today. My name is Larry Cox. I'm an associate professor of entrepreneurship here at Pepperdine, and grateful to be here. And it's wonderful to be the MC and sort of directing this program. It's been a great journey so far. I've only been here about a year and a half, and this program, especially the Business Plan Competition, has been a real treat for me. So what I want to do, we're going to have some introductions from some people here at Pepperdine. And I wanted, first of all, throughout the day I'm going to be spreading out my thank yous throughout the day for people that have been involved with this program and have gotten us this far. But I wanted to say just one word about the law school. The law school and the business school teamed up for this particular program, and it has been an absolute delight. My father was an attorney, and he was a very brilliant and kind man. And I thought he was sort of a one-of-a-kind, but what I found is that there are a lot of people over in the law school who are just like him, brilliant and very kind, and it was not an anomaly. They are great people. And I have enjoyed working with them immensely, especially Janet Kerr. Janet Kerr just really was supportive of the program, but actually put some of her own money, personal money, into the pot to pay for a lot of what we're doing today, and I was totally impressed with her with that. It's amazing to me that she would do that, and she has become just a wonderful friend and a colleague to work with. So we've been very pleased with our interaction with Janet, and then Vanda Collins, who's a wonderful colleague and very helpful, and has been very supportive and good in this program. So we're thankful for the collaboration and happy they're here. And in line with that, we have asked Vice Dean Tim Perrin to come and sort of kick off the day. So Tim, are you here? There you are. Welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, Larry. It's just a great privilege for me to get to be here with you today. This is my first business plan competition. I hope it won't be my last. Really, I had a chance to look at the plans that were submitted by the finalists, and just could not be more impressed. So congratulations to all who participated, and especially those who have reached this point. It's my privilege to bring you a welcome, especially on behalf of the law school and the Jeffrey H. Palmer Center for Entrepreneurship and the Law. We're so thrilled that we've had the chance to work with our good friends at the Grazie a Dio School in sponsoring this. We look forward to many more opportunities to work together and to especially to work on this business plan competition, as there's great synergy between what we're doing, the entrepreneurship efforts here at the Grazie a Dio School and through the Palmer Center. And there's this great entrepreneurial spirit that runs through Pepperdine universities. It's in our DNA. It goes back to George Pepperdine, our founder, who was a great entrepreneur himself. This great idea to start an auto supply business about 100 years ago. What a timely idea that was. And that good entrepreneurial decision on his part led to all of us being here as a part of this great university. And Jeffrey Palmer, who is the benefactor of the Palmer Center, is another great example of that. A 1975 graduate of the law school who had never had any plans to practice law, and indeed never practiced law, but used his law degree to become a great real estate developer, and really led the renaissance of downtown Los Angeles through his good efforts. And that entrepreneurial spirit is reflected today in those students that have come forward with these business plans, and we just couldn't be happier and more proud of how that dynamic energy continues to course through the veins of Pepperdine University. Janet Kerr, who's already been mentioned, is our dynamic and energetic leader of the Palmer Center, and she's unable to be here today. She's had she had surgery recently, had some health problems. She's doing well, but I want to lift her up and thank her in her absence for her leadership and energy that she brings to the Palmer Center. But this is about these business plans and students, and I wish you all the best of luck today as you enter this final stage of the process. It's my great privilege now to introduce my friend and colleague, the remarkable Dean of the Grazie a Dio School of Business and Management, Linda Livingstone.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. And we do so much appreciate the partnership of the law school. And we're working on several other opportunities that will build on what we're already doing together that will provide even greater opportunities for our students and alumni in the future. But I want to welcome you as well and really kind of set this in the context of who we are in the Grazia Dio School. In the context of our mission statement in the school, it talks about developing value-centered leaders and advancing responsible business practice. But then we go on to say that we do things in a way that are ethical in focus, global in orientation, and entrepreneurial in spirit. And this competition is entrepreneurial in spirit in two ways. It is entrepreneurial in spirit because our students are participating in entrepreneurial activities and coming up with really wonderful new business ideas. But it's also entrepreneurial in spirit because this business plan competition was actually created by our students, I think 5 or 6 years ago, and they wanted to do it. They came up with a plan, an idea. They actually did much of the initial fundraising for it. And so now we have that legacy that is a student-driven legacy within the Grazia Dio School that we're so very, very proud of. The other aspect of it, I believe, that is entrepreneurial is what we are actually doing with our entrepreneurship program within the Grazia Dio School. Under the leadership of Larry Cox and John Shearer, we have completely revamped our entrepreneurship curriculum, and I believe you will see how well that has driven quality business plans today because all 4 of our finalists happen to have come through that entrepreneurship curriculum. And so we believe it's an innovative curriculum, one that is not being done anywhere else in the country. And because of that, we believe that our students are going to be creating some of the finest business plans coming out of universities across the country in the years ahead. And so it's really a privilege to be here today and to see kind of the first seeds of that with this first competition that has been driven in a large part by that curriculum. And so I especially want to thank Larry Cox, who is directing our entrepreneurship program and who has brought this to us and is doing so many wonderful things, and John Shearer, who is our entrepreneur in residence. And I know he's worked with several of the individuals today that are working on this plan. So we are pleased to have you here. It's going to be an exciting day, and I know I, along with you, look forward to seeing the presentations and seeing the final results from our judge of panelists, our panel judge. And I know Dr. Cox is going to introduce all of you in a few minutes, but we thank you each so much for taking your time to be with us today. It's so important to our students and to what they're doing, so we appreciate having you with us.